I look kind of ridiculous, I know. Sometimes it's gotta be a little ridiculous with intros. Anyway. Again, I know that looked ridiculous. It felt ridiculous doing it. Actually, in my head it looked cooler. Anyway, welcome to Cringe of the Month. I told you at least by the 20th I'd have something, and I know, with me, I do things the last second. I don't know why. Anyway, this Cringe of the Month, it revolves on something I know I've talked about in the past, and that is a movie that is coming out called Raya and the Last Dragon. I talked about how the character had, in the comment section of the trailer, had been said, has a comparison. My brain is shutting down and I can't speak right now with some words. Has a resemblance, there it is, to Korra from Legend of Korra and Katana from Mortal Kombat. That never bugged me, because trailer, colors, music, animation looked fine. Story-wise, it looked very generic, but And something that I praised about this movie for a while is that it didn't show what the last dragon looked like, which is something I like. If I'm watching a movie called Last Dragon, I don't want to see what the thing looks like. For obvious reasons, I want it to be that's the thing you are paying to see, the Last Dragon. So it makes sense not to show the thing, so you can imagine what it looks like. They had a silhouette at the end of the trailer, which I'm fine with. Gives an idea of what style of dragon we might get. Gives an idea of what the dragon might look like. That's fine. Then they released a picture of what this dragon looks like. Let me get a picture up real fast. I should have done this earlier. You know me. I don't do things thinking wise. I do things off the top of my freaking head. That's right. Images. I can't seem to find the picture. Interesting. Okay. Hold on. Keeping all this in. Because why not? Yes. Oh yeah, side note, another thing that's been announced is a new live-action Mortal Kombat movie, the first live-action one since 1997, I believe, movie-wise. And they finally after so many freaking years of rumors and ideas, Space Jam 2 coming out. How long have people been wanting to see that sequel? There's a video for another time. Yes, here we are. This is what this... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? This is what the supposed dragon looks like. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Oh, for... Jeez, I can't... This thing does not like picking up light. Are you kidding me? I always forget to turn this down. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Okay, for God's sake, can you see it? There. That's the dragon. I'll just let you stare at this for a second. This is the last dragon. This is the last dragon. Okay, over there for a second. Oh, my side, not yours. I'm not happy. that thing is not a dragon. I don't know, just because I grew up with the How to Train Your Dragon style of animating a dragon, but that thing is not a dragon. That is a Disney princess persona. And not insulting the furries, no. That is an insult to furries that relate that thing to furries. I mean, someone in the comments of this image said it looked like Elsa. Her face looked like Elsa. And weirdly, it does, if you look at it long enough. I'm just thinking, man, you had such a good idea. You had such a good hype up for this thing. Alright, first trailer. Great start. Then this thing comes out. I was excited. I wanted to see Raya and the Last Dragon when the first trailer dropped. Then that came out in the second trailer. Not anymore. Because again, I think it's just because I know what a dragon. If you want to make a cute dragon, dream fine, but you also have to make this thing look at least intimidating, like a dragon should. Again, a good example is Toothless and hold on, gotta fix where I'm sitting on real fast. Good examples of cute dragons that are also intimidating and dangerous is Toothless and Stormfly. The most marketed dragons in the franchise of Legend of Dragon. I think it is not fair though to be comparing a DreamWorks dragon property to a Disney dragon property, but it's just when I saw that image, this stuff ran through my head. I truly now think that only DreamWorks can really make, especially in the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, can make dragons look both imaginative - inventive, cute and adorable, but also intimidating and threatening. And like Toothless, he's a freaking puppy dog, but he's still intimidating. That thing looks stupid as a dragon. It looks like an insult to what dragons are also, as not just thought of, also have been portrayed of in cinema and in animated movies. I don't know, man. Part of me still has a little hope for this movie to do at least well, because I do think that dragon movies are kind of held at a bar, no matter what the company, like with a How to Train Your Dragon bar, since those movies were I don't like throwing this word around, but I somehow always have thrown it around because I don't like overusing it, but the word perfect just comes to me with the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. And to an extent, just anything How to Train Your Dragon, everything How to Train Your Dragon is usually a home run. They nail it because there's so much passion, there's so much creativity, there's so much heart that's put into these movies, these specials, these series of How to Train Your Dragon. But again, considering that this movie, 1, is not out yet, and 2, is a Disney property, not DreamWorks, I still have a little hope for it, but knowing Disney, they'll do some stupid story that they've done to death 100 times, because they know it works, and even when I don't like when they do a same formula, just kind of adding little things or adjusting little things, it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. I'm a hypocrite for saying this because How to Train Your Dragon says that a lot of the time too. With repeating, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess. Just change it up sometimes. With Disney, they'll change it up sometimes, but more than I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, I truly do hope. There is a part of me that does hope this movie does pretty well. Not just because I won't see it doesn't mean people won't see it. Because I'm positive people do seem interested in this movie. I'm just someone who doesn't like, if you hide something in the first trailer, you should keep it hidden. I mean, even when people hated the 1998 Godzilla movie with, what's his freaking name? I can't remember his actual name, but the character was Satopoulos. It'll come to me after the camera's off. I know it. But that movie may have sucked, and in fact, Jesus. In fact, fun fact about that. Actually, no. That's something for the other channel. Obviously, it's a fun fact. Anyway, I do have hope for because, as I was saying, with the '98 Godzilla movie that was American made, even though the movie sucked, the production for it, and in fact, all the production by these people, mainly Independence Day, Stargate, and Godzilla, had good hype up. They never showed what the monster looked like. They never showed what was happening in these movies. They always had you in suspense. That's what I think is missing a lot with movie trailers. The suspense, the what you want to see, you can't see, they can't show you kind of thing. If you know what I mean by that. When you show a movie trailer, you should show what the bare minimum of what you should show about the movie. Even with Deadpool 2, with its first teaser trailer, basically, it was just something clip that had nothing to do with the movie. That was perfect, because it made you interested, it made you laugh, and it made you want to see the movie. That's what I think a trailer should do. It's make you want to see the movie. It shouldn't, and if it hides something from you with a silhouette, it shouldn't reveal what the thing is in only the second trailer. That's just my opinion. As I said, Cringe of the Month is just my opinion on a lot of crap. Anyway, that'll do it for Cringe of the Month. Hope you enjoyed this one on Raya the Last Dragon, how they pretty much ruined the only suspense they had. See you in a few seconds for The Forgotten. And I have a very fun one for this one. Later, guys.